Hey there guys, gals, and non-binary pals, and welcome to Alts and Crafts. It's Sunday Fun Day, and I am so excited to be playing Point Museum. This game dropped today as I'm recording it. I did not get an early access key. I paid for this game with my own $bucks. And I have been so looking forward to it. I've been watching a ton of early access YouTube videos on it. So what we're going to do is run through the tutorial, but I really do want to show deeper gameplay because there's a lot of stuff on that first level.
Hi, I'm Hayley Von Trowell, and you're listening to Digging Deeper, where we cover everything from archaeology, science, the unexplained, and vanishing curators. Yes, that's the story of the curator, now ex-curator, of the 2 Point Museum, who fled the scene of the struggling institution, never to be seen again. Their disappearance was first discovered by a journalist from 2 Point Radio, hoping to discuss the museum's record low attendance and reports of rampant thievery. And in a strange way, I feel I got my answer.
All right. So, if you're not familiar with the 2 Point series, this is very, very silly. It's so fun. It is generally a city builder, or a building sort of thing. So, this is a follow-up to 2 Point Campus, which we have played on this channel, 2 Point Hospital, which we haven't played on this channel, and for those of you who gamed in the mid-90s, the whole style is very similar to Theme Hospital. So we're now in a new setting. We're in a museum. And there are actually a lot of changes to this game as compared to something like 2 Point Hospital or 2 Point Campus. So it's one of the reasons I ended up purchasing it, is not only have I been looking forward to it, but there's tons of stuff in here that's new and different from what we've seen before. So let's continue with our content curator. Welcome to your new museum. It's not in great condition, but with a little guidance, it could become one of the best museums in the country, or even the entire world. Sorry, before I get any more carried away, why don't you have a look around? Familiarize yourself with the museum, the camera, and the controls. Alright, so we're gonna zoom. We're gonna rotate. Nope, that's panning. Alright, yeah, keyboard controls. We'll rotate, and we'll pitch. Oh, can't pitch the button. Okay, I see. Excellent looking around. Well done. Already leaps and bounds ahead of your predecessor. Speaking of, the old curator sent out an expedition before they skipped town and disappeared forever, and it looks like they've left an unopened exhibit. New exhibits arrive at the museum packaged in crates, ready to be unboxed. All crates look the same, but I can tell this one is a good one. Select the crate and see what is inside. Okay, let's open the crate. Click. Open. And as with everyone else who has posted a video on the tutorial, it is a giant foot of epic quality. It is specifically a right footprint. I am interested, however, in how large their big toe is. I'm a little worried about that. I'm less worried about the fact that there's only 4. More worried that their 4th toe is the same size as their 1st toe. But, you know, it is what it is. So let's place this exhibit. What do we want to do here? So, I mean, they've kind of set it up for us, right? Where there's like little colors under each of these. So let's set up. See you next to rotate. We'll just plop it there so people can see it as they come in. Look at that! Perfect! Something nice and old to go with the museum's modest prehistory collection. And what luck! That's now the museum's most impressive exhibit. The higher an exhibit's buzz, the more it will amaze our guests. But, as you can see, exhibits will get grubby over time, losing their buzz. By the way, I have no idea what accent I'm doing. This is not meant to be any specific country's accent. This is just the sounds that are coming out of my mouth, so. Museums rely on experts' restoration skills to keep exhibits presentable and keep guests saying, "Whoa, look at that." If left forgotten, abandoned, and entirely uncared for, exhibits will become unpresentable, like these two, losing all their buzz. Yeah, see those big old clouds of dirt? What a dirty exhibit. Hire a prehistory expert to restore your new collection. You see, now he's getting kind of vampire sounding. That's fine, that's fine. Alright. So many of these controls are the same as 2-point, or the 2-point series in general. So I'm relatively used to those because I played quite a bit of 2-Point Campus. I absolutely love that game. So let's look at our options. They've got great names. Canaderp, Dodo Poodle, and Olivia Styles. Ooh. Olivia Styles improves exhibit analysis speed. We have happiness from expeditions and impairing our tour guide ability, and so we'll talk about expeditions when we come to them, but those are quite important. Slow recovery from injuries, which is really bad for someone who's going to go on expeditions because they tend to get injured, but improved survey level. So I think Olivia, you're the cheapest, and you're the best. So let's hire you in. We'll plop you right here to restore our exhibits. While they do that, let's check our mail. We have a $5,000 grant. That's what we got. So let's see. Cleaner. Alright, our exhibit's restored. It's a lanternfish with a literal lantern. Very cute. Now what are we doing over here? Try to remember all my controls. Cleaning up our starfish. Beautiful. Ah, that's better. Restoring exhibits will keep them looking first-rate and maintain the museum's buzz.
Good afternoon and good night. Whatever the sun's doing, it looks like easy listening here on 2-Point Radio. I'm going to sit still during this next song and wait for you to come back.
So we'll see how this recording goes. I may have to turn the volume in the background down quite a bit. I will try not to talk over the voices in the background, but I did turn subtitles on because they are some of the funniest things. I love playing this by myself, not talking, just volume on, listening to 2-Point Radio. So I thought I'd leave that in, and, well, yeah, just do my best to not talk over it, but it'll be relatively quiet in the background with subtitles so that you can at least read it. However, presenting... Let's try that again. For your information, okay. However, providing a spectacle will only take you so far. Our guests want to be informed, as well as impressed. Info stands collect all our knowledge of nearby exhibits and present it to guests in one digestible place. Place info stands near exhibits so that guests can learn about what they're seeing. I think these are these tooltips? No, they're just keywords. So let's get some info stands going. I honestly like these a little bit more in the background. I think it's a little more aesthetically pleasing. Oh, that's not even. So let's learn how to move things. Pick up. Is that better? That's better. Excellent. Yes, one tile away. Beautiful! Smart stuff. I'm feeling wiser already. Now that you have a basic understanding of buzz and knowledge, we are almost ready to reopen the museum. Before you do, there's one last thing. Decoration! The right decorations can turn a good museum into a great museum. It's so much more than a finishing touch. True story. Love decorations. Well-decorated exhibits provide more buzz and improve the museum's environment, leading to a better guest experience. Okay. 3 exhibits with level 2 decoration rating. We've got fossil decal, wall mold. Okay. I do not like that banner. I'm gonna go take a look. I'm not a big fan of the banner. Info stand seating. Oh, this is the tab as it points me to it. Fossil decal. Okay, so it's prehistoric decoration. Is that what this means? No, that's prehistoric decoration as well. What does that little circle up there mean? If you know, go ahead and leave me a comment. I might look it up though, because honestly, oh, look at little troglodytes. I'm going to play a bunch of these back to back and release them probably all on the same day. So, let's see. Remember how? Let's see. So let's make a little walking path with some little baby troglodytes. Maybe we do that. Are those even? No, of course they're not even. Get it together. Oh, it's because that's where it snapped to. Is it control? Yeah, so control allows you to do fine placement of things. And then let's see, what else? Do some hanging amber. Maybe hang it, yeah, right above these guys. So we've got some nice light in there. Right, so you're at level... where's our decoration level? How do we tell our decoration level? There it is. 2 of 5. So we've got 1 at level 2, and that's still level 1. So we'll give each of those their own little extra decoration. Maybe we'll give them some faux ferns. It doesn't even grow here. Just, yeah, tuck that in the corner like that. Beautiful. Lovely. Beautiful. You've clearly got an eye for this kind of thing. Well, thank you. Remember to complement our collection of exhibits with decorations as well as info stands for a superlative guest experience. The higher an exhibit's buzz, the more it will amaze our guests. Decorate exhibits to maximize their buzz and improve our guest experience. Place info stands near exhibits so guests can learn and improve their knowledge. Guests need to buy a ticket before they're admitted to the museum. First, you'll need to add a ticket booth. Conventional wisdom suggests you place ticket booths near the entrance. Are you feeling wise? Yes.
You're reminded that the prehistoric period
So
was
let's...
absolutely ages ago.
We're gonna pop it right there at a jaunty angle. None of your ticket booths are staffed by an assistant.
Hungry hint from Chef Ricky, my alter ego with a passion for produce. There's nothing like a hot meal, or is there? Warming your food can take anywhere from 5 minutes to 5 hours. But sometimes you want something piping hot, and you want it promptly. That's when I heat my cutlery instead. Each bite is a scorching hot risk, or you'll want oven mitts, but you won't look back. Like a hot knife through butter, hot cutlery is better.
All right. What I decided, because both of our assistants actually were quite good. So we had, let's see, here's our assistants. So this guy has photographic memory, which improves our survey level, which we do send assistants and janitors on surveys as well. Oh, and this guy's loyal and cheaper. So we're actually going to have 2, and then hopefully we won't get a big, long backup entering our museum. Sure, guests pay an entry fee, but that doesn't mean we're refusing donations. In fact, they're encouraged. When a guest is impressed by an exhibit, they'll make a donation. Amaze guests as much as possible to receive bigger donations. Guests can make a donation at any available donation stand. Security guards will empty your donation stands and collect the cash. Ensure donation stands are emptied regularly, especially around your prize exhibits, to receive as many donations as possible. Donations are successful museums.
Nope, that's an exhibit. Why does this keep happening?
Donations are a successful museum's main source of income. Alright, let's get some donation stands in. So I think... Can we do it up? Oh, yeah. Well, let's do it here. And here. And then that'll allow, as we get, you know, some more things in this area, we'll have donation stands that we can connect to all of them. So let's hire our security guard, cat transformer, slow recovery from injuries. Honestly, I feel like I really want to avoid that just because I know they're going to have to go on expeditions. Discounted salary. Coffee increases happiness and discounted salary. Well, Stella and Dottie are the same price. So let's hire Stella. Now that the museum's making money, we're ready to plan our first expedition. Expeditions allow you to add new exhibits to your collection. I took the liberty of having the museum's helicopter unimpounded. It should be here any minute. Hopefully that didn't cost us anything. As the curator, you'll plan expeditions across the globe, where staff will attempt to retrieve new exhibits for display in the museum. Once plans are finalized, select staff will head straight to the helicopter for departure. Expeditions can be dangerous for those involved and cause the museum to be understaffed. Be mindful of workload and issues when staff are away or recovering from injuries. Select the helicopter to plan your first expedition. Okay. Greasy Fields. Let's do it. So this is where it wants us to go. We are looking for an embarrassment of fossilized riches and preserved prehistoric prizes. Alright. Welcome to the expedition setup screen. From here you can plan every last detail of an expedition to ensure the best possible chance of avoiding certain failure. Every location has a number of events that can occur during expeditions. Greasy Fields is relatively safe, but other locations can, and will, be more dangerous. Influence the level of risk involved by changing the expedition team's approach. Teams will take a safe approach by default, unless you tell them otherwise. Each location has its own specific staff requirements. Expeditions to Greasy Fields only require a single prehistory expert, but as you discover more locations, they'll begin to demand all types of staff, as well as multiple team members. Select an expert and start the expedition. So we only have one. So Olivia's going to do that for us. I'm also going to bump it up to detailed because what I've seen is that the cost remains the same, $1,000 no matter what we do. So basically, I'm trading double time for an extra 10% survey level. So that's just value, right? And the more survey level we have, the higher quality we can get out of that. So we'll do that.
For thorough investigation, they may be some time.
Okay, so we'll run time along rather quickly here, as this is the tutorial, so this is just gonna run itself while we check things. So there's tons of these little animations and stuff. So this guy takes a picture. I mean, honestly, I want to yell, no flash photography. But they interact with the exhibits in different ways. It's very cute. There's a lot of, oh, he's touching it! Oh my gosh, get your fingers off. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay, we got pictures.
Expedition complete. Fetch the crowbar.
Alright. Okay, Olivia got experience. We got 15% quality. She did get an injury. I didn't look at that or talk about it before because, again, as this is part of the tutorial, they always get this injury, the stepped in tar, so that you can learn things about how to do janitors and... oh, wow, epic quality. Nice. But yeah, do janitors and staff healing in a staff room. So we spent 1,000 on our expedition. We got 5,500 value back. So if we were to sell this, that's how much we would make. But instead, we're going to place it. And we're going to place it...
medical attention. Not this again.
Place it right here, front and center. Just come in and see our bee. See my bumblebee! The expert is back with your first ever find. The exhibit arrived in excellent condition. Sadly, your staff member did not. Expeditions will often result in injury. Building a staff room will give staff a place to recover from their injuries, as well as regain energy on their breaks. If you haven't already, you'll also want to hire a janitor to clean up all the tar your injured expert is tracking through the museum. Yeah, we can see it. Here's his feet. Every once in a while, he just... There. Blop. Blops of tar as he stomps around. Expedition ailments will make staff less effective at their tasks. The staff room allows injured staff to heal their physical ailments at the bandage box. Staff will also regain energy faster when taking a break in a staff room. Janitors will be needed to maintain utilities and machines like the bandage box and keeping the museum clean. So, pretty normal. So this is a 3x2 required, and I'm gonna... I like to give my rooms a little bit more space.
Is longer exposure to air for that unique, soggy texture. That'll inspire your taste buds and spare you your co-workers' grumbles. Shh, just don't tell anyone. Ships. Silently delicious.
The museum apologizes for all the litter, but I'm not sorry. Not anymore.
So I'm doing it at a 3x4. Yeah, 3x4. We'll give them their door over here. That's probably going to have to move around. We'll give them their couch. Again, control will allow you to set angles for things and whatnot. We'll give them a bin by the door so that they don't litter as much. Little snacker table. Let them have some nice snacks. An armchair under the window. Hopefully that window doesn't disappear, because that's a nice little seating spot.
Announcement. Staff in need of medical attention. Thank you.
And let's see, where do we want to put this? Let's pivot around. Actually want to... Oopsies. Go back. Oh, fancy window. Go back where you were. I want this table. Put that over here so that they can have some snacks. We'll put this guy right here, because I think I'm going to need more than one, so we'll kind of like do a little wall of them. And that's the bare bones. I feel like they need a water cooler. that's important.
Guests feeling underwhelmed by the museum's decor are reminded to be less superficial.
So much sass. Hey, water cooler. Oh, and then that's invalid. Okay, we're just getting rid of that window. And well, actually, well, we put this in between here. And then we can go back, take this, and put it back in the corner. Okay, there we go. Room is completed. Now, we need one more prehistory exhibit, which means, I believe, we need to go on another expedition. So while we're... Oh, we can't go on an expedition, though, because our guy's injured. Okay.
On the floor, and yet, here we are.
So we've got a cheap janitor. Ooh, and a robust janitor. Okay, let's hire the robust janitor, because they cost the same. And then I'm gonna get you started mopping. Okay. Got guests loving our exhibits. It is very messy, though. Let's see if there's... some benches. Maybe we'll put a bench right here. So they have somewhere to sit. And, like, you know, some trash cans upon entry so that you can throw out all the things you're not supposed to bring into the museum and you're supposed to buy from us instead.
Museum before going to a hospital.
Just trying to make this nice and even. There. Satisfying. Okay. Hire a janitor. Have you gone to seek your medical attention yet? Yes. So we're in here, healing up. Let's see what this is something I love about this game. Oh, that doesn't look pleasant. Oh no. Okay, a little massage chair now. Oh. Are you going to do anything else? Ah. Are you done? Yes, you're done. Okay, you're fixed.
Please excuse the exhibit that requires restoration. I'm pretending it's not there.
We should probably hire another expert, but we'll do that in a minute. Before you go, why not grab something handy? You can equip your team with a single cargo item per expedition. The first aid kit will counter an injury event, making for safer travels. Experiment with cargo items to improve your expedition results. Okay, so again, Olivia's our only one. And then, so we can get more XP, we can remove an injury, or reduce cost. Okay, well, we've got a ton of money, so I'm not worried about that. Expedition journal. Yeah, let's not get injured. Just because it'll save us some time, because we're sending them out again. We're gonna do 14 days in detailed.
The museum. You seem to need reminding.
Okay, making good progress on our exhibit. I think, though, we do need to hire that second expert. So let's see what we have. Dull. Photographic memory dull. Okay, loyal and improves exhibit analysis speed. So I don't know what that second one does, but I'm sure it'll help.
Point Radio. Ricky Hawthorne back on 2 Point Radio. How are you diddling? I'd planned to speak to esteemed author and genuine fluffball Bartholomew F. Yeti, but he's still not responded to my various letters. Shame. I thought he might turn up last minute. What are the odds of being ignored 78 days in a row? I'm starting to think that BF Yeti, the Pointy Mountains, is not a full address.
Maybe not. Let's finish our little decoration adding here. There we go. Now let's check our expedition. What did we get? Ooh. A common helix fossil. The original mobile home. Fantastic. So, let's take a look in here. So we've kind of got these guys like dotting around the walls with that different floor underneath them. So I'm thinking we just kind of keep that vibe going. So we'll do this. We're going to make that prettier.
On bones, fossils, or other prehistoric memorabilia.
Greasy Fields is nice. Sort of. But we'll need to explore a variety of locations to fill out our collection. To unlock a new point of interest, POI, for expeditions, you'll need to complete its map objectives. A POI's map objectives can be found and pinned to your active objectives list from its expedition map. The next location on the Bone Melt map is Rib Row. Head to the map and unlock your first point of interest. Okay, let's look. So we need to unlock this. 2 expeditions to Greasy Fields. 150 total buzz, so we can unlock it. Ooh. Okay, so now we have here, we've got 2 more unopened ones. Oh, epic quality crown. Oh, wow. So I have heard that this expedition system is like huge. It's so deep. 1 complete dinosaur bones. Okay, I think we get that actually from here. Abundance of bones. Home to a thriving dinosaur community or a really big dog. And then we have an obstruction, so we can't go through there. So let's send our prehistory expert, set up our expedition. So, shortcut, -5 days. Injury, snake bite. Combined rank of 5, but we only have 1. Survival skills. So, that's just 1 day, and then a camping spot. Can't get. So who do we want to go? Olivia. Analytical. Okay, and then Gaston is loyal and analytical. So we'll... Oh, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll just keep pushing on Olivia. We'll start getting her leveled up. And then I really don't want to deal with that snake bite. So we'll take the first aid kit. Again, detailed. Same price. Triple experience.
Thank you.
Or not triple experience. Triple... survey.
Good luck to our team departing on an expedition. I'm sure you'll need it.
Okay, so we've got our museum income has started. Staff wages are much higher than that, so we're not in the red because we're relying on a monthly income. Okay. So they're doing their expedition. Oh, let's make this guy pretty while we're hanging out here. So what I want to do, and I think I saw this somewhere, foundations, doors, wallpapers, and floors. And I thought I saw that you can, yes, so they've got an eyedropper tool now. So I can just say, okay, I want that floor, and then I'll put it around
new exhibit,
this one.
We don't know what it is yet.
That's nice. That's really helpful for games like these. Okay, open our crate. What did we get? So these expeditions actually go quite fast. I can imagine it gets pretty expensive. Ooh. A sharp-on-top skeleton. Voted the pointiest species of dinosaur by a group of clueless museum goers. It's rarely seen with average quality. Okay. Well, I like the idea of having them walk through here and then have our little sharp on top dinosaur displayed in this area. Whoa there! You found the start of a dinosaur skeleton. Exhibits in the dinosaur bones subcategory are found incomplete. You'll need to explore multiple times to find all the pieces and complete the exhibit. An incomplete exhibit will gradually increase in buzz as you find more of the pieces. Explore Rib Row with more expeditions to complete the exhibit.
Guests found poking the exhibits will be poked by me.
Okay, another expensive month. Alright, and now we just need to increase our decoration level on this bad boy. So let's do it. Let's make it pretty. Well, first off, excuse me, I do believe we need a couple info stations, so we can do that. Come on. There. And maybe a donation station here as you come in or leave. And let's look at decor. So we're gonna give it little dinosaur footprints leading up to it. Remember that from going to like kids museums when you were little, and you can like follow the dinosaur footprints to get to your exhibit.
Donations are always welcome and never returned.
There. Beautiful. Follow the dinosaur footprints. And then the unmistakable head of a non-specific dinosaur. Place on walls. I just love this. I don't even want it for this. I don't want it for this exhibit because it's ridiculous, but alright. Let's see how I can do up my walls here. And I'm just going to decorate this out because I've got quite a bit of money. And yeah, I'm just going to make this pretty. And we'll be back when I'm done. Enjoy this time lapse. I can't do anything until I read through this, so I'll just read it out and then we'll go back to decorating.
I'm not boring, just dusty.
The skeleton is good and all, but we can't call ourselves a proper museum without a gift shop. Gift shops are a key source of income for the museum. Guests will choose souvenirs based on what they've seen during their visit. We'll access more merchandise as we expand, but for now, we don't have much, so don't forget other opportunities to upsell our guests. Who can resist a vending machine? Nobody. People will buy just about anything in a museum. Okay, so we can do a gift shop. We've got our cheesy gubbins machine, got a burp machine. And now, back to the time lapse.
Imagine
Guests are reminded that you haven't seen me before.
Alright, so we've gotten our decorations in. I'm not a huge fan of that back wall, but couldn't really find a better color. It kind of goes with the orange
Restoration
footprints.
required on exhibit. It's no longer presentable.
It's alright, we've got our... Yeah, there we go. He's taking care of our stinky Bigfoot. So, yeah, what we did was run a few expeditions. We got all of our Sharp on Top skeleton. It is full buzz because I've made a you get a buzz bonus for it being near an elder tree decoration. I should probably check that on the other exhibits. Yeah, we got 5 out of 5 decoration. The exhibit is fully complete, so that's what I wanted to do. While we were out, I found a Boldadillo skeleton. Okay, a prehistoric rock is what it wants to be nearby. So let's give it that. We're just going to do a couple of these little things. Prehistoric rock. Put it right in between these.
If you take pictures at the museum, but no one ever looks at
You're
them,
maxed out.
was there actually a point?
You're maxed out. And you're maxed out. What about you over here? Oh, you need a couple of plants too. Okay, you got that, but we need more decoration buzz. So let's give you a couple ferns. I don't know why, I just like this big... There's one, like, big tilty leaf right there on these guys, and I like it pointing in. I don't know, it's my thing. Picked a thing, that's what it is. Okay, so we're feeling very prehistoric in here. Let's make sure we maxed out our buzz here. Oh! So what do we need? Air fossil decal.
Attention.
Okay, so it
There may
is.
not be enough
And
information
yeah, it just
stands.
needs a little
Guests
bit.
are feeling bemused.
Well, guests are feeling bemused. Let's do some more information stands. If we do one here, we can hit both. And this guy probably needs an information stand, so what I'm going to do is actually... This is probably going to have to get moved, but put it along here. And then that'll help pick up anything else that we're getting. Check our mail. Okay, we're also doing better. And I ran a bunch of expeditions. I think I ran 3 expeditions during that time lapse. So all maxed out, all beautiful. We got a pretty good desire to stay. So let's build our gift shop. Are they exiting? How are they exiting? Okay, I'm not sure how they're exiting, but I think for right now, I'm going to put our gift shop in this corner.
Donating. I won't
So that
see
as they're
any of
walking
it,
through, they have to
still.
see it. Okay, rooms, gift shop. It needs to be a minimum of 4 by 3, so... Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Maybe we can put it... No, that's going to block that whole area. Okay. Here's what we're doing. We're gonna do it like a normal museum. We're gonna call this the exit. Can I do this? Customization. No. Oh, I can. There we go. So we're gonna sell some of this stuff. Then, hopefully I'll be able to figure out.
Announcement. Please exit through the gift shop.
here we go. Side exit. See, there was even an announcement about it. You're supposed to exit through the gift shop. Okay, I gotta scoot these windows over a bit. Hey. None of my ticket booths are they on break at the same time? Oh my goodness. Can I manage schedules? Let's get the side entrance in first. Oh. What are we... Oh, we're probably colliding with something on the outside.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. 2 Point Radio. I'm Harrison Wolf.
Yes, I can.
Who's asking? Sorry, you can never be too careful. And you can never be too carefree. Today we're shooting for somewhere right down the middle. Let's see if we can keep it together.
So now we can make a lovely little gift shop. Scepter changes. Make a lovely little gift shop. Do a... Start with a 4x3. Oh, but we can't do it like overlapping that, huh? Okay.
This is a pre-recorded announcement. We did
Fix
it
that.
earlier.
There's our 4x3. And then the checkout counter, which obviously will be right by the door. Good shop door. Put in 2. Little trinket stand right by checkout for those impulse buys. Nice big prehistory plushie stand back in the corner. And let's see, a prehistory bookcase, because why wouldn't we? And let's put it on this wall. Fit one back in this corner. No. Okay. And, oh yes, a bin. Please. Discard of your rubbish. Elsewhere. Okay, let's see what this looks like.
Assistant. You work in retail now.
And then I'm just gonna try and move this far. Oh, center it. Now, hopefully, I can add this. So there's our little gift shop. I feel like it's pretty closed off, so we're going to put in a lot of windows once we pick assistant. So we've got Tessa Tickle, increases expedition happiness and survey level. Nice smelling face, I love it when my face smells nice. And improved survey level. And improved training speed, so we're not training yet, so let's go with this one in the gift shop. And now let's add a bunch of windows. Where were my windows?
Anyone feeling thirsty should drink some water. It's okay, I'll wait.
Windows, alright. Let's do big windows. We have a ton of money. We're gonna do just a whole wall of windows so that everyone can see what they're missing if they don't go into the gift shop. And we'll give them a a second chance once they leave. You know, take a peek. Did you not realize that there's a plushie stand right here? I think I need to move the door a little bit again. Now toss it in. Just a little window here.
Guests should leave with the same number of bones they arrived with. No more, no less.
We'll put this out in the center and put something else back there later. I think that's what might be getting in our way. Oh, what's going on? Alright, well, we'll make it even at least. There you go. As you leave, go through that gift shop. Oop. That is absolutely not what I wanted to do.
I saw that Jumbo McNally character is buying up parts
trying
of
to
the
grab
county
that,
for their latest
plushie
scam,
stand and put it
the
back.
so-called Jumbo Museum. Since when does some private fortress full of loot qualify as a museum? I mean, I got a shack in the mountains full of peanut butter, but you won't hear me calling it a restaurant.
Okay, so the next thing the game wants us to do is place a couple vending machines. We'll do these right by the front, so people can come in and get food. When a guest is done at the museum, they'll leave a review. Reviews reflect a guest's buzz, knowledge, environment, and happiness. Ensure these are high by increasing our museum level. Museum level tracks the museum's total buzz, as well as the quality of their staff. A higher museum level means a bigger and better museum. So they receive buzz from each exhibits, increase donations, they receive knowledge from info stands, we know that, and they'll leave a review and determine their total buzz and happiness. And from what I understand,
Guests will turn on the member taking the longest. Always.
we're finally in profit. Awesome. From what I understand from guest reviews, each guest has a different type of thing they want to see, or each type of guest, not each guest individually. Alright, so we have discovered 2 of 2 items from here. We don't have full survey quality, but I'm gonna call that okay. So let's go back here, because I don't think, we're still missing 2 items from here that we don't know about. So let's try and find those. We'll set up our expedition, and I'm just gonna... Oh, forgot to send them with an item that's infinite, so it's really value to just send them with that. And, also, we had this pop up. We have a sticker book, which I love. So we have the exhibits that we're finding, our fossils that we're finding with all their information. I'm wondering if that's the current buzz or not. I also don't know how this knowledge stat works. And then we can also have shiny objectives for each one of these, so we can keep going back to try and get everything pristine, which is the highest quality that you can find. So, and you get kudos for that, right? So that might be a good thing to do, so that we can unlock some of our fun things. We also have our guests in here, so the types of guests we're getting. Pardon me. I'm going to take a sip of my kombucha, and then I'm going to read this. Okay. Guests visit museums to be amazed and informed. During their visit, they'll gain buzz from viewing exhibits and knowledge from info stands. As guests gain buzz, they'll want to make a donation at a donation stand. Okay, we know all of this. I'm not just going to read it because. So they have... this is the breakdown I was talking about, is how much they care about each thing. So Generally, buzz and knowledge is most important. Their gift shop preferences, our guide told us about that. And then we have our kudosh objective is to just sell 1,000 tickets, and we can pin that to keep track. So we have tourists, take pictures, and reducing the exhibit's maintenance value, right? So flash photography, no good. But they really are, buzz is really important to them. And the bookcase and trinket stand and plushie stand, so we've got them at like 75% of what they like in the gift shop. Pretty good for professors too. They only care about, or they primarily care about knowledge. Ooh, and we can get goths. Goths primarily care about knowledge. And what do we have? So we have a bookcase. Okay, so we're at like 50% with what goths like. And then, again, all of them we have shiny rewards. So that's awesome.
Guests are reminded that in the event of an emergency, the museum will always prioritize the exhibits. There's loads more where you came from.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave you guys with a time lapse as we improve this. I won't do anything too crazy, but I'm just going to build out this museum, keep going on expeditions, keep decorating, keep on knowledge. So I'll see you after that time lapse. Well, that was a short time lapse. So we have an obstruction, as we saw earlier, and they're walking us through how to do that. So I think what I'm going to do is call this episode here and record the next one immediately. But this one's getting kind of long, so we'll be recording a number of these episodes to post up because I really want to share this game with you. I love
Roachburger meals now
love
include
this genre,
a free
so
Roachburger character for free. Collect them all by eating here constantly. There's the Roach Burglar, Sally Salt, Admiral Ketchup, Gurney, and the rest. Remember? They're back, and this time it's for good.
So we'll follow up next time, probably being posted immediately after this video. But until I see you there, don't forget, be kind to others and be kind to yourself.
Guests who are unable to show a valid ticket will be named and then shamed.